Everyone loves tsunami movies, but have you ever thought to yourself, how can I survive a tsunami if I'm in contact with one? Is it even possible? If a 100-foot wave is coming at you? Well, I bet you would really want to know. Today we're going to go over a list of ways to react if you come in contact with a horrific tsunami, and what to do if it's in your path. Most likely, as you know, the chance of survival is very minimal because of how hazardous tsunamis are. But if we can make our awareness to tsunamis increase by just a little bit, we can drastically improve our chance to outlive such a disastrous event. The first thing you want to do is run as fast as possible. I know you might think to yourself, isn't that just too obvious? But many countries have an official tsunami warning in place. What does this mean? It's usually after an earthquake, and you will hear either sirens, a warning on the TV, or the radio. Immediately try to run to higher ground. Higher grounds are the safest place to be. If you ever come in contact with a tsunami, if an earthquake hits, don't even wait a second for a warning to come. As soon as the earthquake stops, move out of the way, and this implies you're in danger. Immediately go to higher ground. This applies to people who live extremely close to beach areas. Now, just in case you don't have time to evacuate and you're trapped in a building, try to get to the rooftop or the highest floor. Stay away from the first or second floor areas. It's probably not recommended to use an elevator unless you have to. The stairs would be the best option. In case you don't, and you're not in a building, try to climb to the highest and most sturdiest tree. Now, if you don't have access to higher ground or a building, you want to go as far as you can as possible. This means staying as far as you can from the shore. Remember, tsunamis have been recorded for going as far as 10 miles inland. So keep going and don't stop. It's recommended that you wait at least 8 hours before going back to the beach area again. Remember, it could be a series of waves. So you don't want to return after an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, or even 5 hours, because another tsunami might be on its way. Making matters even worse, let's put us in a situation where we're in the middle of the water and a tsunami does occur. Look for something extremely sturdy, a tree, a door, a life raft, or anything you can grab onto. This is your best chance of survival, as it should help you float up towards the water. Also, what this can do is help you not be sucked deep down. If you're in a boat, you want to swim as fast as you can into the open sea. You do not want to go towards the land. Now, if we get even more analytical, there are certain warning signs that Mother Nature gives us just before a tsunami. Tsunamis usually start in coastal waters, seawards away from the shore. So what this does, it sucks the water away from the shore. It's a very odd phenomenon as the water recedes away. And this next fact is not known to many people, but you can usually hear a loud roar made by the ocean if the tsunami is coming. So keep an ear out for any abnormal sound, especially if you're a surfer and deep out into the ocean, or if you're casually on a boat or a ship. And lastly, whatever happens, if you're running away or trapped in the water, try as hard as you can to avoid damaged power lines or any power lines that you see. What they do, they can cause and electrically charge the water, and this can be extremely detrimental. Last thing you want in a tsunami is to be electrified by the water. Now, please stay safe, and I hope this video can massively help you avoid a fatal tsunami.